Hi, I am Marius Ostafe, and today I want to discuss a critical reality that many often overlook: how socialism through public infrastructure is the foundation of modern businesses. You see, when we think about the bustling financial districts, the skyscrapers that touch the sky, and the stock exchange floors where millions of pounds change hands every second, we often forget the underlying support system that makes all of this possible. In this video, I will show you how corporations rely on collective efforts funded by taxes to even exist. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that businesses are entirely self-sufficient, but the reality is far more complex. The roads that employees travel on to get to work, the electricity that powers their computers, and the internet that connects them to the world, all of these are products of collective investment. Now, before you clutch your pearls and hide your wallets, hear me out. The term socialism often evokes strong reactions, but it's important to understand what it really means in the context of our daily lives and the economy. It's not about taking away your hard-earned money. It's about ensuring that everyone has access to the basic necessities that allow businesses to thrive. Socialism gets a bad rap, especially in the business world. Many executives and business owners are quick to dismiss it as an ideology that stifles innovation and growth. But let's take a closer look at the facts. The reality is that many of the services and infrastructure that businesses rely on are funded by the government through our taxes. But the truth is, businesses wouldn't survive without a little help from their socialist friends. Think about the small business owner who receives a grant to start their dream venture, or the entrepreneur who benefits from publicly funded research and development. These are all examples of how collective investment supports individual success. I'm talking about the public infrastructure and services that we often take for granted. The roads that are built and maintained by public funds, the public transportation systems that get employees to work, and the public utilities that provide water and electricity. All of these are essential for businesses to operate smoothly. These are the things that make modern business possible. And guess what? They're often funded by the government through our taxes. It's a system where everyone contributes a little so that everyone can benefit a lot. This collective effort creates a stable environment where businesses can flourish. It's like a secret ingredient in the capitalist recipe for success. We're talking roads, public transportation, utilities, and more. These elements are often overlooked, but they are crucial for the day-to-day operations of any business. Without them, the entire system would come to a grinding halt. Electricity, the internet, education, healthcare. These are not just luxuries, they are necessities. Imagine trying to run a business without reliable electricity or internet. It's nearly impossible. And where do these services come from? They are the result of collective investment and public funding. All these things, they're like the foundation of a house. Just as a house needs a strong foundation to stand tall, businesses need a robust infrastructure to succeed. Without this foundation, everything else crumbles. It's the bedrock upon which all economic activity is built. You can't build a strong business on shaky ground. If the foundation is weak, the entire structure is at risk. This is why public investment in infrastructure is so crucial. It ensures that the ground upon which businesses are built is solid and reliable. And who lays that foundation? It's the collective effort of society, funded by our taxes. This is where socialist principles come into play. By pooling our resources, we can create a strong foundation that benefits everyone. You guessed it. Good old-fashioned socialist principles like shared resources and public investment. These principles are not about taking away from individuals. They are about creating a system where everyone has the opportunity to succeed. By investing in public infrastructure and services, we create a stable environment where businesses can thrive and grow. Let's take education as an example. Public schools are funded by taxes and provide the education that future employees need. Without a well-educated workforce, businesses would struggle to find the talent they need to innovate and grow. This is a clear example of how public investment benefits the private sector. Healthcare is another critical area. The NHS ensures that employees are healthy and able to work. When people have access to healthcare, they are more productive and take fewer sick days. This directly benefits businesses by reducing costs and increasing efficiency. Public investment in research and development is also crucial. Many of the technologies that businesses rely on today from the internet to medical advancements, were developed with public funding. This investment in innovation creates new opportunities for businesses to grow and succeed. Community centers and public parks are other examples of how public investment benefits everyone. These spaces provide a place for people to gather, relax, and engage in activities that improve their quality of life. This, in turn, creates a happier, healthier workforce. Public transportation is another essential service. It allows employees to get to work efficiently and affordably. Without public transportation, many people would struggle to get to their jobs and businesses would suffer as a result. In conclusion, socialism through public infrastructure and services is the foundation of modern businesses. It's not about taking away from individuals, it's about creating a system where everyone has the opportunity to succeed. By investing in public infrastructure and services, we create a stable environment where businesses can thrive and grow. So the next time you hear the word socialism, remember that it's not just an ideology, it's a practical approach to building a strong, prosperous society for everyone. Imagine a business as an island. It's all alone, completely self-sufficient, right? Wrong. That island business still needs ways to get its products to customers. That's shipping lanes, folks, often maintained by governments. It needs workers who can read and write. Thank you, public education. And if the power goes out, well, good luck running a modern business in the dark ages. The truth is, businesses are more like trees in a forest. They may be individual entities, but they're interconnected and rely on a shared ecosystem to survive. And that ecosystem, my friends, is built on a foundation of socialist principles. Let's break it down. Today, we're going to take a closer look at the unsung heroes of our modern world, the infrastructure and the workers who keep everything running smoothly. From the roads we drive on to the electricity that powers our homes and businesses, and even the internet that connects us all. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Think about all the things businesses need to function. It's not just about having a great product or service. There's a whole network of support systems that make it possible for businesses to operate efficiently and effectively. First up, roads. How do you think products get from factories to stores? It's not magic, it's logistics. Trucks, delivery vans, and even bicycles in some cities all rely on a network of roads and highways to get goods where they need to go. Amazon doesn't have magic delivery drones yet, but they do have a fleet of delivery vehicles that depend on well-maintained roads to ensure timely deliveries. Imagine the chaos if our roads were in disrepair. They use roads, highways, bridges, all built and maintained by, you guessed it, the government using our tax dollars. These workers are out there in all kinds of weather, making sure our infrastructure is safe and reliable. It's a tough job, but someone has to do it. Next, electricity. Can't run a factory, a store, or even a Zoom meeting without it. Electricity is the lifeblood of modern business. It powers everything from the lights in your office to the machines on the factory floor. And that power grid, often built and regulated by the government. See a pattern here? The government plays a crucial role in ensuring that we have a stable and reliable supply of electricity. Without it, our modern way of life would come to a grinding halt. And let's not forget the internet, the information superhighway, more like the information supergovernment project, initially funded by, you guessed it, the government. The internet has revolutionized the way we do business, communicate, and access information. It's hard to imagine a world without it. Businesses today wouldn't exist without it. From e-commerce to remote work, the internet has opened up a world of possibilities. But it's not just about the technology, it's also about the people who make it all work. So next time you're scrolling through social media on company time, remember who to thank: the government that made it possible. And let's not forget the workers who keep everything running smoothly. They may not always get the recognition they deserve, but without them, our modern world would be a very different place. These wonderful workers are the backbone of our society. They build, maintain, and innovate, ensuring that we have the infrastructure and services we need to thrive. So let's take a moment to appreciate their hard work and dedication. Roads, wires, and those wonderful workers. They all play a vital role in our daily lives. The next time you drive on a smooth highway, flip a light switch or connect to the internet, remember the incredible network of people and systems that make it all possible. Let's give a big thank you to the unsung heroes who keep our world running. They may not always be in the spotlight, but their contributions are invaluable. Here's to the roads, wires, and those wonderful workers who make it all happen. And remember, the next time you enjoy the conveniences of modern life, take a moment to appreciate the infrastructure and the people behind it all. They truly are the backbone of our society. Thank you for watching. Section 4, From Farm to Phone. Government makes the world go round. Let's talk about food. Farmers rely on government subsidies and agricultural research funded by, you know who, to keep food affordable and plentiful. That means businesses can feed their workers and you, the consumer, without breaking the bank. And how about those fancy smartphones everyone's glued to? GPS technology, touchscreen displays, even the internet itself, all products of government-funded research. Yes, even your iPhone has a little bit of socialism in its DNA. Every time a business ships a product, turns on a light, or connects with customers online, they're benefiting from socialist principles in action. It's the foundation upon which modern business is built. Section 5. The self-made myth. Even billionaires need teachers. Now, some might say, but what about entrepreneurs? They built their businesses from the ground up, and that's true. Hard work and innovation are essential. But even the most self-made entrepreneur benefited from public education, safe streets, and a stable economy. All things made possible by, you guessed it, government and our collective contributions. Think about it. Who taught those entrepreneurs how to read, write, and do math? Public school teachers, most likely. Who protected their businesses from crime? Police officers and firefighters, funded by... Well, you get the picture. The idea that anyone achieves success entirely on their own is a myth. We all stand on the shoulders of giants, and those giants are often the collective efforts of society made possible through socialist principles. Let's delve deeper into this concept. Imagine the journey of a young entrepreneur. They start with an idea, a spark of innovation. But where did they get the skills to turn that idea into a reality? From their education, of course. From the early days of learning the alphabet to the complexities of higher education, teachers have been there every step of the way. They provided the foundation upon which these entrepreneurs could build their dreams. Higher education institutions, often funded by public money, play a crucial role in shaping the minds of future leaders. These institutions are breeding grounds for innovation, where ideas are nurtured and developed. Research and development, often supported by government grants, lead to breakthroughs that entrepreneurs can leverage. Without this support, many groundbreaking ideas might never see the light of day. Beyond education, consider the infrastructure that supports businesses. Roads, bridges, public transportation, all funded by taxpayer money. These are the veins and arteries of our economy, enabling the flow of goods and services. Infrastructure projects create jobs and stimulate economic growth. They provide the physical framework within which businesses operate. Without them, commerce would grind to a halt. Communities also play a vital role. A supportive community can provide the network and resources an entrepreneur needs to thrive. Local markets, community events, and networking opportunities are all part of the ecosystem that fosters success. Mentorship is another critical element. Experienced professionals guiding the next generation, sharing their knowledge and expertise. This transfer of wisdom is invaluable and often facilitated by community programs and initiatives. Collaboration and teamwork are at the heart of any successful venture. No one can do it alone. The myth of the lone genius is just that, a myth. Behind every successful entrepreneur is a team of dedicated individuals working together towards a common goal. Our collective history is filled with examples of how society's contributions have paved the way for individual success. Public libraries, community centers, and historical monuments all stand as testaments to what we can achieve together. So, the next time you hear someone claim they are entirely self-made, remember the teachers who educated them, the public services that protected them, and the community that supported them. Success is a collective effort, and we all play a part. In the end, it's not just about individual achievement, it's about recognizing and appreciating the interconnectedness of our society. We rise by lifting others, and together we can achieve greatness. Even billionaires need teachers. And in acknowledging this, we honor the countless contributions that make success possible for everyone. Section 6, teamwork makes the dream work. Socialism and success go hand in hand. So the next time you hear someone praising the free market and demonizing socialism, remember this: business success isn't a solo act, it's a team effort. And on that team, we've got entrepreneurs, hard workers, innovators, and yes, even good old-fashioned socialist principles working behind the scenes to make it all happen. Because the truth is, when we invest in our communities, in public infrastructure, in education and healthcare, we're not just promoting socialist ideals. We're investing in the very foundations of a thriving economy. We're creating an environment where businesses and everyone in society can succeed, and that's something worth fighting for together.